Hi everybody, good week. Vladimir here with you. Welcome to our first week of October weekly review. Last week was pretty quiet week and no new highs were achieved except the euro. And if you followed my blog from last week, you saw my topic when I talked about the bulls and their last run, and I suggested you to join them and enjoy this move using the intraday strategies such as SRS, such as the stochastic and the classic breakout strategy you get in the ebooks. And this week, from my opinion, we are going to see the beginning of the next down move. I repeat, from my opinion, we will see this week in the beginning of the down move, and I will explain my thought. First of all, I just want to start with last week trades. We talked about the Swiss against the Japanese yen for our charts. We saw this divergence. We talked about the intraday sell opportunities, and the first one was here, as you can see. We were waiting for this line, right? We told when it breaks last weekend, and we told we will wait for the retrace, and if retrace will not close above this line, we will look for selling opportunities using the intraday strategies, and here was the sign. You all know these patterns, right? And we get this down move. It wasn't too big, but 100 pips for intraday moving is also nice. And the next pairs we were talking about is the Canadian against the franc, which had no change actually. We were talking about this pair, right? And then a little went down, and then a bullish pattern again. The divergence is still here. And actually, it's one of the characteristics of the Canadian. It's kind of pair that used to wait a lot before it makes the move, and then it looks like we are going to see the big move because this is the fifth wave of the down move. Take a look. One, the second move was the correction, right? Three, the first move was a correction, and the fifth move down. And now we are during the second, right? One, two, divergence up. So we will see the up move, and probably it will happen soon. The weekly weakness of the MACD histogram also supported. So it's not a question of if we'll see it; it's a question of when we'll see it. And I suggest we wait for a moment. For this, if you don't have any problem to hold positions with big stop loss such as 400 pips, you can enter the trade. For more shorter time frames, we will look for the opening of the Bollinger Bands on the 4-hour charts and then rejoin this pair. And the last one was the British pound against the franc, and it was without any change. This was a move again up and down and up again, was almost the same area. So nothing to do anymore. But also here we can see this bullish potential still. It's only a potential right now. Divergence. So as for now, I'd prefer not to touch the British pound against the franc. But let's go and see the upcoming trades that we'll see during the next week or maybe 2 weeks. I believe it will begin this week and continue for next week. The first one is the Australian dollar. We reached the last high, which is almost on 0.98, sorry. And take a look what's happening here, right? This is the resistance. We are getting closer to equal level, which is 1, and we all know it's very psychological level, and a lot of a big war between the bulls and the bears will be here. We can see on monthly chart a bearish divergence starting to develop, and it's definitely a sign. We're going down for a daily chart and take a look of the weakness of the histogram. That means that we will see very strong, very powerful down move. Actually, it will be the correction for this up powerful move, but also a beginning of the next down move. And why do I think so? Take a look. It's at the beginning was here. First wave up, correction. Second move, third wave up, first move was a correction, and now we are during the fifth move, and we see a clear uptrend line right here. Okay, and the weakness of the MACD tells it all, because I will not add any more words. Just take a look what happened on the last time when it occurred on a graph. Take a look. We saw this up move, and we saw the weakness of the MACD histogram. Watch what happened. 500 pips down move. We saw again right here. Take a look. We saw this up move and the weakness of the MACD, and it started to go down. I go a little earlier right here. Take a look. All this up move was against the weakness of the MACD, and on the right time it dropped down. So the Australian is my preferred pair, and when it breaks this uptrend line, sell it. I think it will be only the beginning of the downtrend. If you want to enter according to short-term time, watch this divergence on 4-hour charts, bearish pattern, and we go and sell it. The next pair is the euro. Is getting closer to 138 level, which is a very critical level because it sits on a very powerful resistance line, and as well as on the Australian and the euro also starting to develop a weakness of the histogram. The Friday day was closed with a Marabuzu. After a Marabuzu, we will see a beginning of a correction. 138 level, which is very critical level for my point of view, and I think the euro also will start a down move. Again, this uptrend line, when it will be broken down, we will start looking to sell. The British pound, also watch this pair, right? We can see the beginning of the weakness of the MACD right here, right? It should keep on going close to 160 level, 159.60, something like that. This level, 59.50 until 160. This is the critical levels. I believe it will stop here and will start a down move. Will it happen? We should still wait and watch. Anyway, I will update on my blog, so just make sure you read it and watch it. And another pair I talked about a few weeks ago, dollar against the Canadian. You can see this down move we were waiting for, but take a look and be aware of this support line, which is 101.50 level, plus minus, right? So just be aware of this level and about this divergence. Still nothing to do, but very important level to watch. The dollar yen, I prefer not to touch it as for now. I really don't know what's going on in this pair, and I don't touch it. And the gold, of course, we still watch it on weekly chart. Just remember my words during all the last months. As long as we don't have the bearish pattern on the weekly chart, we don't look to sell. We just enjoy and join the uptrend line using the intraday strategies. The divergence, by the way, is still here, and we got Marabuzu on weekly chart. My guess, the next week will be very powerful bearish week, but it's only a guess. Okay, we will meet again on the next weekend, and we will see how the market react and behaves on these levels. Anyway, guys, this is my last week on my trip. On the next Monday, 11th of October, I'll be back, and I'll see you every day on the blog and on Twitter, of course. And just make sure to read my blog, because I will update this week. This is a very critical week for me, from my point of view, and I believe we will see very, very, very volatile week and the end of the bulls. This is my opinion. That's all for now. Thank you very much for your time, Vladimir.